Hockey Canada unveils 44-player roster for World Junior Summer Showcase. Imagine the thrill of being one of the 44 elite hockey players selected for the World Junior Summer Showcase. Hockey Canada has just unveiled this impressive roster, setting the stage for the 2025 World Junior Championships, which are scheduled to run from December 26th to January 5th in the vibrant cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul. This star-studded lineup includes 20 forwards, 12 defensemen, and 4 goaltenders, all set to showcase their skills in 3 high-stakes exhibition matches against formidable opponents like Finland, Sweden, and the United States. Let's meet the forwards. Cole Beaudoin, Sasha Boisvert, Justin Carbonneau, Berkeley Catton, Braden Coots, Michael Haig, Ollie Josephson, Ben Kindle, Caden Lindstrom, Brady Martin, Porter Martone, Gavin McKenna, Michael Misa, Jake O'Brien, Tarek Parasak, Cole Reshney, Ryder Ritchie, Malcolm Spence, Merrick Vanaker, and Carson Wetch. On the defensive front, we have Kashawn Aitchison, Harrison Brunicky, Ben Danford, Sam Dickinson, Charlie Elick, Spencer Gill, Henry Muse, Zane Parekh, Owen Protz, Cameron Reed, Matthew Schaefer, and Taryn Smith. Between the pipes, the goaltending duties will be handled by Evan Gardner, Carter George, Jack Ivankovic, and Joshua Ravensburg. We're absolutely thrilled to gather 36 of the finest young talents from across Canada for this summer showcase, exclaimed Alan Miller, the general manager of the Program of Excellence. This is a golden opportunity for these athletes to compete at the pinnacle of junior hockey, forge strong team bonds, and demonstrate their potential to wear the national jersey. With the 2026 World Juniors on the horizon, this event is a critical milestone in assembling a team that can contend for the championship. But here's where it gets controversial. Are these players being groomed too early for high-pressure international competition? Or is this the perfect breeding ground for future hockey stars? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with Hockey Canada's approach? Or do you see potential drawbacks? 2025 World Junior Summer Showcase. LA Kings prospects in action. Ready for a surprise in the hockey world? Just when fans thought summer meant a lull in high-stakes games, the 2025 World Junior Summer Showcase bursts onto the scene, electrifying Minneapolis, Minnesota from 11 a.m. this morning through Saturday, August 2nd. This event isn't just another tournament. It's a must-watch battleground where top under-20 talents representing the United States, Canada, Sweden, and Finland compete not only for pride, but for the chance to earn a coveted spot on their nation's 2026 World Junior Championships roster. But here's where it gets especially intriguing for LA Kings followers. 6 promising Kings prospects are suiting up at this international showdown. 4 American skaters and 2 young international goaltenders will be drawing attention, not just from fans, but from scouts and coaches as well, leading to some exciting head-to-head Kings matchups. 5 of these prospects, Henry Brzustewicz, Kristian Epperson, Caeden Herrington, Brendan McMorrow, all Americans, and Petteri Rimpinen from Finland, are 2025 draftees, joined by 2024 pick Carter George representing Canada. That's not just something for Kings fans to watch. It's a rare glimpse at the organization's future depth and talent in a live fire setting. Let's break down what's at stake for each country and prospect, and why this showcase is shaping up to be much more than just another summer hockey event. United States. Since 2004, the United States has played host to this celebrated event, bringing a 42-player roster to the Twin Cities this year. To increase the intensity and evaluation, they're splitting up into 2 teams, USA White and USA Blue, for the opening 2 days. Both lineups will test their skill against Sweden and Finland before the American coaches consolidate to form the final roster, which will then play 3 games against each of the other top junior nations. Among the American prospects, the spotlight is on Henry Brzustewicz, the Kings' first pick from last month. Despite currently anchoring the blue line for the London Knights in the OHL, Brzustewicz is proud of his Michigan roots and used to competing with and against the world's best in his age group. Coming off both OHL and Memorial Cup victories, he's experienced in high-pressure situations and fast-paced play, positioning himself as a serious contender for a place on Team USA at December's World Juniors. Standing a robust 6'2" and weighing 203 pounds, Brzustewicz describes himself as a two-way, puck-moving defender who isn't shy about using his size, and he looks up to NHL All-Star Alex Pietrangelo as a blueprint. Brzustewicz will start the showcase with USA Blue, joined by 3 fellow Kings draftees. But this is the part most people miss. Known as an offensive-minded defenseman, Herrington led all defensemen in the USHL in goal scoring last season, earning a reputation for jumping into the play. After receiving intensive advice at Kings development camp from seasoned NHL veterans Matt Green and Sean O'Donnell, he's hoping to shore up his defensive play and become the kind of all-around defender that modern hockey demands. Herrington himself admits he's focused on being grittier in front of the net and more attentive to the small details of defense. He credits his mentors for teaching him to be more aggressive in closing plays and smarter with his positioning. At 6 feet 2 inches and 205 pounds, the Vermont native has a huge week ahead to show he can be a force at both ends of the ice before returning home to prepare for his freshman campaign at the University of Vermont. Both suited up for the U.S. national team development program, helping the Americans secure gold at the 2022 World Under-17 Challenge, and McMorrow went on to add a pair of golds at the 2024 U18 World Championship and Junior A event. While they played for separate teams last year, Epperson in Flint, McMorrow in Waterloo, they'll be reuniting as college freshmen at the University of Denver. Only Epperson will lace up for this week's games, though. An untimely injury has McMorrow sidelined, potentially sparking debate about how different USA's fortunes might have looked with both healthy. Another subplot? Neither attended the Kings development camp this year due to early college schedules. Does missing out on team bonding and pro-level coaching put them at a disadvantage? Let's hear your thoughts below. Canada. Turning north. Team Canada features one Kings prospect with a lot to prove. Carter George, the goaltender who dominated last year's World Junior stats with a .936 save percentage and a 1.76 GAA, suffered a stunning quarterfinal exit as Canada was upset by Team Czechia. Note for LA fans, Czechia's lineup included Kings prospects Jakub Dvorak and Wojtek Seher. Projected as Canada's starter this year, George enters the showcase with a chip on his shoulder and every reason to impress. Last season, he was the backbone of an undermanned Owen Sound attack team, facing a league-high 1,665 shots, over 35 per game, and still managing to drag the squad into the playoffs. Canada will also split into 2 teams, red and black, for the initial games, and as of this writing, it's unclear which team George will start with, a point sure to spark debate among Canada's hockey community. Finland. Don't overlook Finland, especially with another Kings goalie in the mix. Petteri Rimpinen, fresh off a silver medal finish and an agonizing overtime loss to the Americans at the 2025 World Juniors, is poised to build on his momentum. Rimpinen excelled both on the international stage, 9.33 save percentage, 2.34 GAA at World Juniors, and domestically in Finland's SM Liiga with Kiekko Espoo, grabbing the starting job at just 18 and producing a stellar .912 save percentage over 40 games. With credentials like these, is it controversial to suggest Rimpinen could be hockey's next breakout Finnish goalie? So, What's next? The 7-day showcase features 11 high-level international games, all available to stream live. The main event will be the 2026 IIHF World Junior Hockey Championship, scheduled for December 26, 2025 to January 5, 2026 in St. Paul and Minneapolis, a showdown that could be shaped by what happens at this week's showcase. Here's a final thought-provoking question. Which Kings prospect do you think is most likely to crack their country's final roster for the World Junior Championships? And do you believe summer showcases like this truly help player development? Or are they simply earning more pressure and attention? Share your insights, agree or disagree, and let the debate begin. 4 Canadiens prospects to watch at the 2025 World Junior Summer Showcase. When it comes to the future of hockey, few stages offer as much promise and intrigue as the World Junior Summer Showcase. This week, 4 young talents from the Montreal Canadiens prospect pool are stepping into the spotlight in Minneapolis, Minnesota, with aspirations of making a lasting impression. Michael Hage, Canada, Atos Koivu, Finland, LJ Mooney, USA, and Owen Protz, Canada, have all been invited by their national federations to compete in this prestigious event at Ritter Arena, running from July 27th to August 2nd. If you're unfamiliar with the showcase, think of it as the first major audition for players hoping to secure a spot on their country's roster for the upcoming World Junior Championship. For these young athletes, the stakes couldn't be higher. The showcase is more than just an exhibition. It's a proving ground where U20 prospects from Canada, Finland, Sweden, and the United States come together for intense practices and high-stakes games. These sessions serve as critical evaluation opportunities for coaches and scouts alike, shaping the rosters for the 2026 World Juniors, a tournament scheduled to take place between December 26th and January 5th in St. Paul and Minneapolis. And trust us, this isn't just another hockey event. The World Juniors captivate fans worldwide with its mix of skill, rivalry, and youthful energy. But here's where it gets even more exciting. The competition at the showcase isn't limited to just the Canadiens prospects. Among the participants are some of the most highly touted names in junior hockey today. Take Gavin McKenna, for instance, who many predict will be the first overall pick in next year's NHL draft. Or consider Matthew Schaefer, Michael Misa, and Anton Frondel, who collectively represent the top 3 picks from the 2025 NHL draft. Their presence elevates the intensity and adds an extra layer of prestige to the event. Now let's talk about the Canadiens quartet specifically. Each player brings something unique to the table. Michael Hage, selected 21st overall in the 2024 NHL draft, has already drawn attention for his speed and offensive creativity. Atos Koivu, chosen 70th overall in the same draft, is known for his vision and playmaking abilities, traits that run deep in the Koivu family legacy. Owen Protz, picked 102nd overall, boasts a physical style of play that makes him a formidable presence on the ice. And then there's LJ Mooney, a 2025 NHL draft selection, 113th overall, whose versatility and defensive awareness have earned rave reviews. Together, they represent the hopes and dreams of Canadiens fans, eager to see the organization's future stars in action. And this is the part most people miss. While these showcases are primarily about evaluating talent for the World Juniors, they also provide a sneak peek into the NHL's next generation of superstars. Every pass, every goal, and every hit could foreshadow greatness or reveal areas that need improvement. For Canadian supporters, watching Hage, Koivu, Mooney, and Protz compete against the best of their peers is both thrilling and nerve-wracking. Will they rise to the occasion, or will the pressure prove too much? Of course, not everyone agrees on how much weight should be placed on performances in events like these. Some argue that summer showcases can only tell us so much. Given the informal nature of the games and the lack of full season context, others believe that these moments are invaluable predictors of future success. So, what do you think? Are events like the World Junior Summer Showcase accurate barometers of a player's potential? Or are they overhyped? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear where you stand.